Edmonton is one of the fastest growing cities in North America. Backed by a strong economy and low unemployment, the city has seen steady growth and has a bright future ahead of it. Edmonton has a lot of good urban basics, from strong public transit ridership numbers to a steadily growing cycling network. The city also has a lot of good people that care about how Edmonton grows, and they are trying to make it more livable and accessible for everyone. Today I'm going to tell you how I hope LRT expansion will make Edmonton awesome. Welcome to Urban Motion, where I make videos dedicated to exploring how people move and thrive in a modern city. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you enjoy the video. Before I get into the reasons why I think LRT can make Edmonton awesome, let me give you some background. This is the Valley Line West LRT expansion project. There are currently 16 new stations being built across 14 kilometers of track. When finished, this line will connect downtown Edmonton to the far west end of the city. Some of the main highlights on the line are West Edmonton Mall, the Misericordia Hospital, and MacEwan University. The Valley Line is more of a European-style tram which uses a low-floor urban integrated system. The line will run either down the middle of the street or off to one side, with an elevated guideway section at West Edmonton Mall and the Misericordia Hospital. This is a big change from Edmonton's current high-floor lines which run on the Capital and Metro lines. These two lines operate more like a subway with faster speeds, longer distances in between stops, and tunneled sections underneath the downtown core. The first reason that I'm optimistic about LRT expansion is because of TOD, or Transit-Oriented Development. I'm here at the Century Park LRT station and transit depot in south central Edmonton, which is currently the last stop on the Capital Line. Long before the site was an LRT station, it was home to a shopping mall. Heritage Mall was opened in 1981, and 20 years later, in 2001, it was out of business and abandoned. It sat as an ugly, run-down building until 2007 when it was demolished. In 2010, the Century Park LRT station was opened here, and although it's taken a while, it is now a really nice mixed-use area with new residential and commercial developments that are popping up within a 5-minute walk. If planned for correctly, LRT stations can spur new developments like this one at Century Park. What's happening here today in terms of development is a direct result of the LRT station being here. People want to live here because it's convenient, highly walkable, and highly livable. Having certain parts of the city with higher urban density that are more walkable and livable give people options and opportunities that they may prefer over living way out in the suburbs. The new developments that are popping up at Century Park are beautiful, and I'm optimistic that this can also happen in some other neighborhoods along the Valley Line West. This is Stony Plain Road just west of 149th Street. This has to be one of the most sad and run-down neighborhoods in all of Edmonton. It hasn't helped that the Valley Line West construction has restricted traffic flow here for the last couple of years, but even before that, it was a really rough and ugly area. Many of the shops are boarded up here now, and it's basically only pawn shops that still exist. No foot traffic at all, no life. It's just sad. This whole neighborhood really needs some new energy and new life, and I'm hopeful that once the LRT line is open, TOD really takes shape here. Here's what the City of Edmonton's renewal plan looks like for the area, and it shows the benefit and potential of TOD. It's worked well in many other cities around the world, and I'm hopeful that it will work here in Edmonton too. You can see here the LRT will run in the center of the road with one lane of traffic each way. This entire area has a lot of potential, and I can see this being a highly desirable location to live. If this area is built well with highly walkable residential and commercial mixed-use space within 400 meters of the line, I think it will have a real chance to thrive. The second way that I think LRT expansion will make Edmonton awesome is through community benefits. Public transit has the ability to boost the productivity and economic efficiency of cities by enabling them to function more smoothly. Public transport encourages more compact development within neighborhoods and enables the better use of scarce resources including land, energy, and financial capital. Transit helps communities reduce the wasteful and economically damaging impacts of congestion, which grow exponentially as congestion levels increase. The city's LRT plan also has great street-level design, which will create more walkable and pedestrian-friendly neighborhoods. The Valley Line West expansion will also connect West End residents to downtown and the rest of the LRT network. This means easier access to jobs, entertainment, and services. The LRT expansion is also more sustainable. There are many environmental benefits, including reducing traffic congestion, producing cleaner air, and less greenhouse gas emissions. The third way that I think LRT expansion will make Edmonton awesome is through transportation benefits. Transit passengers save money by not having to operate a vehicle. They don't have to pay for maintenance, gasoline, insurance, or parking. Transit is also safer than automobile use and reduces death, injury, and property damage suffered due to traffic collisions. Depending on where they're going, transit customers also save time by avoiding congested roads, and other road users also benefit from reduced congestion. LRT offers a reliable alternative to driving, and I believe traffic will be reduced on busy corridors, especially like Stony Plain Road and 104th Avenue. The Valley Line West will use partial priority signaling, meaning the LRT won't be sitting in traffic for long periods of time. This mode of transport isn't subject to the same traffic jams that buses and cars have to put up with. Edmonton is a rapidly growing city and is projected to have a metro population of 2 million people within the next 10 years. Edmonton up to this point has been very car-centric in its history. According to Stats Canada's latest figures from 2024, out of the largest 10 cities in Canada, Edmonton ranks as the most car-centric, with 86.4% of all trips made by vehicle, and only roughly 9.5% of trips made by public transport. I think the city could use a little bit more urban density, especially around LRT stations, which will help with housing affordability, will hopefully renew neighborhoods and reduce traffic congestion, which will be really helpful, especially as the city grows. Let me know how you feel about LRT expansion and how you think it will reshape the city. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.